Okay, I'm not really sure how to start this video, so I'm just gonna start at the start, I guess. Hello there, everybody. My name is P-Porp, and I've been doing YouTube for quite a while now. I started the P-Porp channel on March 16th, 2020, which is over 3 years ago now. And I started during the start of the COVID pandemic. I was kind of bored and I wanted something to do, and I started the channel with one goal in mind, and that was to make content that I enjoyed watching. So I watched a lot of YouTubers, a lot of Minecraft YouTubers, and I loved the content that they made. And I wanted to do that as well. I wanted to be someone that people enjoyed and enjoyed watching. And after countless videos and some of the most incredible experiences of my life, creating formative memories with random people on the internet, I will cherish them forever. I have finally reached my other goal that formed during this journey. I have been accepted into the YouTube Partner Program, and I am so incredibly excited, and I definitely could not have done this without all of your support. I'm still trying to get my head around it. Much like when I hit 1,000 subscribers, I did not think that this would ever happen. As I said, I just enjoyed making videos that I wanted to watch, and it's astounding that there are so many people that are enjoying the content that I'm making. However, with this milestone comes the need for change. Nothing too drastic or noticeable for you guys, but more of an internal change that definitely needs to be done about my creative process and the way that I approach video making in general. Because if I'm going to be honest, I don't usually plan my episodes. When I'm making a video, I kind of just wing it. And it has been working for quite a while. But now that I'm at the point where I am, I don't feel like this method is sufficient anymore. Most of the time, I don't even have an idea of what the video is going to be about. Usually it is just developed while making the video, and if something interesting happens, then I will usually make that the focus of my video, and I don't really want to make this whole video making experience luck related. Usually I'm quite efficient when it comes to tasks. It's because I'm lazy. Lazy people find the easiest and quickest way to solve a problem. But now that I'm wanting this to be my job, I don't think that that is a viable option for me anymore. So I've been wondering what would be the best way for me to figure out how I'm going to use my time best for content. And it really just comes down to better planning and better time management. I know it's very common for people with ADHD and stuff to burn out very, very quickly. And I've had those moments in my time making YouTube videos. But I feel like if I plan more ahead of time, I will have more of an, not an expectation, but more of an idea of where I want my content to go, what I'm going to be doing in my videos, and how best to portray those to the viewer, which is you. So I've been seeing a lot of other creators share their methods and the ways that they plan videos, and I've seen a lot of lists, I've seen a lot of diaries, a lot of planning, and I think those are the sorts of things that I could use to help me organize and make more videos, because I'm not gonna lie, I have a lot of things going on right now. A lot of different projects and a lot of different series that are kind of coinciding, and I know that's not the best spot to be in, but I'm very passionate about everything that I'm doing right now, about all the series that I'm doing and all the series to come. So I'm going to probably be working on a way to manage my time better. I'm going to be writing some lists, some plans for episodes. I'd never do that. I don't plan episodes. So I'm going to have to plan what each episode I'm doing. So I'm going to be like, "Oh yeah, I'm going to do this episode, and I'm going to build this thing in an episode, or I'm going to look at this mod or whatever, and just have a list so it is explained out to my brain as well, and it just makes things easier for me to process as well. And what I'm also wanting to look into is to improve my timelines when it comes to creating videos. Like, there are some series that are easier and quicker than others. Like, for instance, Vault Hunters videos are quite simple to put together, for me anyway. I can get those done in a couple of days. But the more intricate and time-consuming videos like Channel 64, which I know we haven't seen for a while, but I have been working on, it does take a long time. Like, one of the Channel 64 videos that I'm most proud of, the Space Oddity video, that took, with planning, like 2 months. Because that I did actually plan that video, and there was a whole pre-production phase, and it was a huge scope of a video. And I do want to do more of those kinds of videos, but I just think it takes up so much time where I could be getting out quick content. It's just the way that YouTube works, honestly. But I am wanting to make more content like that, more cinematic content that is pushing the boundaries a little bit more than regular Minecraft content. Now, this is a big step for me. I've been making content for over a decade now. I've always wanted to make YouTube my job. I've always wanted to be a YouTuber that makes content, gets paid for it, and inspires other people to build or make content of their own. I've always wanted to be someone who has that influence on other people. And even now, I have some influence on people. People will say, oh yeah, you inspire me to make stuff, and that is what I do this for. This is not for me. It is kind of for me, but I also just like making content that other people can enjoy as well. And I've always wanted that. And now that I have the opportunity to do that, I'm going to do everything I can to achieve that goal. Now, I could talk for a while about how I make videos and what goes into it and how I've got to where I am today. But honestly, none of this could have been done without all of you lovely people at home watching. I really cannot thank you enough for your support. I owe all of this to you. From the new viewers on Vault Hunters to the old PPorp viewers, you know, the people who watch in Fozencraft, you know, back in the day. It seems like so long ago. So I asked you guys on various social medias if you had any questions for me. And some of you have a couple of questions. So should we go into a little Q&A section of the video? Sure. Let's answer some questions. So the first one comes from Virtuositas, and he says, what's a building style you've wanted to experiment with but haven't tried yet? And there are a few building styles that I haven't really tried yet because they seem a bit daunting to me. But I think one of the main ones that I have kind of experimented with a little bit but haven't really shown in videos is sci-fi style. I love sci-fi as a genre, and I really love the aesthetic of any kind of space thing. And I did kind of go into that a little bit with Channel 64 with the rocket, but apart from that, I haven't really shown my kind of sci-fi building. It's probably because I need more practice, but I think that would be the main build style that I do want to experiment with more. Now, my next question comes from a celebrity. The Hulk from the Avengers supports my channel, and he asks, now that the updates are slowing down, I'm assuming this is about Vault Hunters, are there any builds or farms or mod ideas that you can fill the time with? And my answer to that question is yes, but not for the time now. I've got something really, really special in the works. Something that I'm very, very passionate about, and something that I'm helping lead and work on and figure out. I've been doing mods and stuff and figuring out logistics. It's very unlike me. But that is something that is happening that I'm very excited for. And honestly, when it comes to Vault Hunters, a lot of it does revolve around the mod actually being engaging. We haven't really had a mod update in about 3 months, so things are getting a little stale at the moment. Just trying to get through that. That's why one of the reasons that videos haven't been too frequent in the past couple of weeks, but also because I've been taking a little mental health break, just kind of sitting back and kind of reassessing what I've been doing, and that's why I've kind of felt like I needed to make this video. I don't know if that was an actual answer to the question, but things are in the works, things are being planned, things are being worked on. That's all I can say at the moment. Thank you, the Hulk from the Avengers. Keep on saving the world. I really appreciate you. Alright, next question. Now, Mateus Oliveira Kuhn, I hope I pronounced that properly, asks, is there an RL bridge of friendship? Let me go check. One sec. No, there's a road, there's some trees, and a car. There's no bridges here. Okay, now that I've doxed myself, Bligstick. Shout out to Bligstick, being one of the OG P-Porp enjoyers. Bligstick has been here since the beginning, honestly. And good old Blick Boy asks, if you had an army of P-Porps, what mega build would you want to create? And I'm pretty sure what I would want to build is some sort of Star Wars ship. See, we're going back to the sci-fi thing where we're looping back around, but I would really like to build like a Star Destroyer, maybe even the Death Star. Oh no, I'm dying. Another one. But I would like to build something huge, like a big space station or something like that. I think that would be really, really cool. If I had an army of P-Porps, it would be the most epic spaceship that you've ever seen in your life. Next question from The Best Vibe, that Capybara vibe. They ask, what's your creative process? Do you get an idea and flush it out in creative? Or do you use World Edit tool, paper sketches? Or do you just go for a build and edit as you go? And my answer is, I kind of do all of those things. It really depends on the scale of the build that I'm working on, especially on like an SMP or if there's already terrain around. I kind of like to do a little sketch. You saw a little bit of that planning in Vault Hunters when I was planning the train station. So I did a little sketch for that, which was pretty cool. And sometimes I just kind of like go into creative mode with a theme in mind. I use Pinterest a lot for inspiration. So if I have a certain build in style in mind, I go to Pinterest, have a look at some pictures on there and use some of those as references. I don't directly copy them, but definitely use them for inspiration. So there's all different kind of planning when it goes for building. It really depends on how I'm feeling in the moment and the kind of build that I'm going to be doing. Okay, so we move now over to Discord, where we got a couple of questions, and the first one is from Lene. Lovely Lene, our friend. And she asks, well, it's not really an ask, she kind of demanded, introduce us to all your cats, please. I haven't really done any official introductions before, but I have 2 cats called Monkey and Maggie, but that's not their real names. Their government names are actually Marmalade and Magnolia, but we call them anything under the sun that starts with M and rhymes with Aggie or Unky. So Monkey and Maggie. There's so many different names that we call our cats. I'm sure cat owners completely get it. But yeah, there's the official cat introduction. There are gremlins, and I love them. And the final question comes from Grimstoner, which is the best name ever, and I think is very much deserving of my favorite meme, which is... I can't even see it. I've edited that in. I'm already laughing about it. I love it. But Grimstoner asks, is your hair green IRL? I don't know. Is it? It's possibly gonna be shown on Saturday, which is the day after this video will come out. we're doing a stream day for Vault Hunters, and it may or may not include facecam for celebrating for hitting partner. So if you want to find out, be there. If you want, you can be there. Anyway, that was a nice Q&A section. Hope everyone got their questions answered for them. Okay, so I know that this video is a little bit long. I've been doing a little bit of a ramble, but that's only really for people that are interested in how the channel's going and a little bit of tidbits, a little bit of P-Porp lore. We love a bit of lore. So that's gonna be the end of the video here. I think I've really got everything that I needed to say out of the way. I hope that you're all excited for the future, because I know I am. And once again, thank you so much for putting me in this position where I can make content and people enjoy it, and I can start making this my job. Not quite yet, but we'll get there. We'll get there. This is one of the last steps to getting there. It's just about getting those numbers up and getting to a really good position where I want to be. I'm very excited about the future. And yeah, should we just skip forward to when I actually finish this? Because I know it's been playing in the background, but I actually did complete it. Do you want to just skip to the end? Sure, let's just do that. Wow, we did it! We finished the thing. This is generally the first time that I have tried this map, so I think I did pretty well. Look, I've climbed up on the diamonds, and it said thanks for playing, and it's given me the rank. I got an A rank! That's pretty epic, and that's going to be an epic end to the video here. I'm sorry that I've kind of waffled on for so long, but yeah, I hope you enjoyed the video. I'll see you in the future in the next one. Thank you so much for your support. I appreciate you all. Love you, bye!